Hello there. It looks like we may see some more unsettled weather closing in on the Canaries. Storm system pushing in from the Atlantic in the next couple of days. As we move closer into Western Europe, though, it's really all about the mild weather at the moment, triggering already, though, some thunderstorms in the western side of the Med as that warm air comes up from northern Africa all the way up to the UK and Scandinavia. The heaviest of the showers on Wednesday, I think definitely with a focus on the northeast of Spain and the south of France. Some scattered showers across eastern Turkey, but generally Turkey, Greece, the Balkans all remaining fine with plenty of sunshine. It really will be quite stormy though for Sardinia, Corsica, south of France and the northeast of Spain. The winds could also be problematic here. Very mild as we look further north though. Temperatures a good 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees above average typically. Still pretty windy to the far north across Scandinavia. We pick up a direct southerly flow to the west of Europe on Thursday. That though comes along with a weather front coming in from the west and mixed with that warmer air that gives plenty of energy to this system. So some heavier rain then moving into northern Spain and the west of France, and that will start to bring some more unsettled conditions, as you can see there, eventually into Madrid and Paris. Rome, though, ahead of that system, still seeing plenty of sunshine, and warmth for Berlin right the way through into next Monday. Hello, we're closely watching the Gulf of Mexico at the moment as Hurricane Michael continues to intensify, potentially up to a Category 3 hurricane as it closes in on the Florida Panhandle, Big Bend and the Nature Coast by Wednesday. Here it is on the latest satellite picture, just pulling away from the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico and western Cuba. It's a complicated story though for North America. This weather system here is a very unpleasant affair, slow moving, bringing more heavy rain into the central plains up towards the Midwest for Tuesday with a risk of flash flooding. Cold air on its western flank threatening snow again for parts of Wyoming and Colorado. Some wintry weather further west across the Rockies too. Big temperature contrasts across North America, really fueling that low. Cold air widespread across Canada, digging down now to the west, further east, temperatures well above average for the time of year. Along the west coast, things still comparatively calm though, and temperatures around average values for the time of year. Through the eastern seaboard though, as you can see, the warmth has pushed a good way north up into Montreal for the next couple of days, and temperatures in many spots close to 30 degrees, well above average for this time of year. This is how things shape up with Michael come Wednesday. In it goes to Florida, also affecting Alabama. Heavy rain for Georgia and the Carolinas, combining with that system further north, stormy through the east coast. Hello. Northern Argentina has seen some unusually high temperatures in the last few days. Some cooler conditions on the way here for the next few days, however, because this weather front is pushing up from the south, and behind it there is some cooler air, some actually quite chilly air for parts of southern Chile and Argentina. Some quite wet weather as that front eventually runs into the showers sitting across Uruguay and southeastern Brazil. Still some heavier rain to come also for Venezuela and Colombia in the next day or so. Meanwhile, clearer skies across Guyana, French Guiana, Suriname, and for the north of Brazil, a lot of sunshine along most of the east coast as well. Rio may, however, pick up a few showers in the next couple of days, but the heavier rain certainly, I think, further to the southwest. Sunshine for Buenos Aires there, but 23 the high on Tuesday, a good 5 or 6 degrees down on the figures we've seen recently. Dipping as low as just 15 on Thursday, but back up into the mid-20s as we see some more extensive sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. For Central America, a slightly improving picture for western Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico as Michael now pulls north into the Gulf of Mexico. Still some heavy rain for Nicaragua though and El Salvador in coming days, and then we're going to be keeping a close eye again on Baja California and western Mexico in general, because Hurricane Sergio looks like it will start to push towards land through Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So very unsettled weather generally across this part of the world. Hello there. Some rather colder weather than we've been used to, digging its way down from Mongolia into northern and central China in the next day or so. Behind this line of cloud here, which marks, unsurprisingly, a cold weather front. This in turn will bring some wetter conditions into southern China, and that front links across to an area of low pressure we find in the Sea of Japan on Wednesday. So some wetter and windier weather around here, but I think Tokyo staying fine there in the east of the country. For Seoul, I think some sunny spells. Beijing, certainly on the cool side at just 17 degrees, looking quite murky with some showers for Taipei and Hong Kong. Bangkok with the risk of 1 or 2 showers. Some heavier rain again, though, across northern Malaysia and from western reaches of Indonesia. Beijing should, though, see temperatures beginning to recover in the coming days. Bangkok seeing increasing amounts of sunshine. Off now to Australasia. A few showers for Western Australia on Wednesday. Some heavier downpours further east, particularly across New South Wales. But I think quite positive news here, really following on from the persistent drought. For New Zealand, the picture becoming more mobile again midweek. Weather fronts running into the South Island. Some heavy rain possible, even some late season snow and some quite strong winds as well. Still looking at some fine weather, though, for the North Island through the middle of the week at least. But Wellington, as you can see, looking pretty changeable and cool in the coming days. Hello, keeping a close eye on the Bay of Bengal at the moment because we've got potentially a tropical cyclone forming here. Already one in the Arabian Sea, quite late in the season for this kind of development. But the swirl of cloud is shaping up here and it looks like this low and continuing to deepen in the next 24 hours. We'll see winds touching up to cyclone strength as it homes in on the northeast of India late Tuesday, early hours of Wednesday. Squally winds, stormy seas to the north of the Bay of Bengal and some heavy rain in the forecast for West Bengal, Orissa and coastal Andhra Pradesh. Further north, the skies are a good deal clearer. It's also notably chillier, certainly in comparison to the last week or so across Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, temperatures in the high teens where we were looking at the high 20s just a few days ago. Plenty of sunshine as we move across northern India to the south, though. All of these cyclones developing are affecting the pattern of the monsoon withdrawal, so still some heavy rain around for Goa, still the chance of some heavier showers for Sri Lanka, and there's a closer look at that heavy rain pushing in to the northeast of India, also affecting, I must stress, southern Bangladesh as well, with a risk of some coastal flooding here through Wednesday to Friday. Certainly some showers there in the forecast for Dhaka. Colombo, never too far away from the rain either. For Tashkent, the temperatures briefly recovering, but then dipping away again Saturday and Sunday. Hello, it's looking very lively in the Arabian Sea at the moment. Our latest satellite picture shows you this big swirl of cloud, which is Cyclone Luban, continuing to intensify for the next 24 hours or so. And it looks like the winds will begin to weaken, but we're still left with a big area of low pressure that looks like it has its sights set on glancing into coastal Oman, potentially later on Thursday. Then eventually the whole system looks like it may well roll down the Gulf of Aden Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bringing some wetter weather into parts of Yemen and northern Somalia. One to watch, and we will keep you regularly updated. Generally, though, across the Middle East, the story is, as usual, dominated by a lot of hot and sunny weather. Talking of heat, let's move across to Africa now, because for South Africa, temperatures here, especially in the east, will be well above average for the time of year in the next couple of days. Many areas hitting above the 30 degrees Celsius mark. Some heavier showers around for areas adjacent to the Gulf of Guinea. Further north, plenty of dry weather. Some quite dusty conditions, though, perhaps pushing up towards the north coast as we pick up strengthening winds from the south of the Sahara. Here's your outlook for the next few days. For Cape Town, increasing amounts of sunshine, but a slight dip away in temperatures by Friday. Plenty of sunshine for Dakar and Joburg. We should also continue with some sunshine for Khartoum. Can't rule out the odd shower, though, at times in Casablanca on Wednesday.